is Let's Talk Arts and Entertainment on WMAY. Well, in just a couple of days, you'll be able to try out for the show Broadway Through the Ages. It is going to be a virtual show, but performed in person. And there is another audition slot opening up, I believe. So let's talk with the director, Mark Wheeler. How you doing, Mark?
Good.
Good. Um, so with this new audition slot opening up, a couple of people, some more people will have the chance to audition. What is Broadway Through the Ages?
Well, it's a music review of shows in the past and present. It's really it's cutting to the good stuff. So if you're a musical lover, we're getting through we're getting through all the dialogue and just going right to the music. So, but it's a combination of many shows with classics, such as Cole Porter, the Irving Berlin. You look at to today's artists as well and today's shows. So at this point, it's going to cover a lot of years. So I really don't know how much more I can say. We got songs from Hamilton that we'll be covering down on, even to shows that have been off Broadway for a few years, to some of the classics. Obviously, Phantom of the Opera, and also. I think we're going to sneak in a few avant-garde shows in there as well. But it really does depend on what we have come out for auditions.
All right, that's awesome. Yeah, that's gonna be really good. Um, so with auditions, they are going to be in person,
Yes.
and with with everything going on, or that has been going on the past year, how are all the safety precautions and everything be taken care of with the auditions?
Well, we did open up another time slot, and that's because we have social distancing protocols that we're using. Only 10 people per audition slot. We started out with two slots, and we added a third one, so that's a total of 30 people that we can facilitate within an hour time span. It should go pretty quickly. The space that we'll be at the Hoagland Center for the Arts, with the social distancing, obviously, and wearing masks. So that's how we're going to handle that. Now, to my benefit, I was involved with a show that we did, I would say, over the summertime, which was The Spirit of Lincoln. And that was kind of as I would say, the measurement for how to effectively do an in-person audition, and they did a really good job with it. So we're going to do the same, and STC has done a great job making sure, and then Hoagland has done a great job just assuring that they have the space and the cleanliness and the facility to do it.
Wonderful. And once the show is cast and everybody gets into rehearsing, how are rehearsals going to be going? Because I guess first of all, I mean, how many people are you looking to cast in the show, and how many people will be there at the same time to rehearse?
Well, we're looking to cast as many as we can, obviously, because it's been a year since many people, actors, performers, have been able to perform. This gives them the opportunity. So we're really hoping. I'm hoping to facilitate as many people as possible into this music review. What's nice about a music review, if people aren't familiar with it, is that there are a lot of solo work. So we do have some group numbers, but they're limited to how many people. We do have some duets that we're throwing in there, but rehearsing is easy for a music review because it's, like I said, it's solo work. So it's probably going to be me and the person performing. So rehearsal schedules will be timed out in the manner to where the performers won't all be there at the same time. And we're also looking at the logistics of how we're going to record it, because since it's virtual, it will be pre-recorded. It allows me the opportunity to uh, use or have a person come in for their number, record it, and then obviously try to keep as many people, you know, kind of limit as many people as we possibly can during the recording process as well. So, like I said, we this was done over the summertime last year, and it was a good indication and kind of gave me a good plan on how to move forward with auditions, with rehearsing, and also with the performances.
Nice. So that is going to be rehearsed for about once it's cast, about the next like right after auditions in the next couple like the
Yep.
next month, we'll obviously be rehearsing, and then when it's performed, it'll be performed, filmed, and then when is it going to be released? About.
The release, I believe we're shooting for April. I'm not particularly sure on the date. It really does depend on the video date, which we're shooting around March 27th that we want to videotape it. And when we're looking shortly after that, it has to go into video production then at that point where they piece it all together and make sure the sound quality is all there, the video quality. And if there's any reshoots too, we'll do a reshoot. But we're hoping not to reshoot it because we like to still keep that I guess that excitement that you have with live theater. It's very hard when it's virtual, but I hopefully by the time we get to the recording process, it'll be finely tuned. And I've had experience before, not with videoing, but just rehearsing people to a level of comfort to where when they hit the stage, it's just they're spot on. And I haven't seen a production yet that I've been involved with that I wasn't impressed with the quality that the actors put out there.
Wonderful. Well, that's good. So that's always that you, no, that is just a really good point. Is about we, even though it is recorded, we love that live, that feeling of, all right, we're on stage, we're doing this, so that's great. So that's good.
Yep.
So if people want to audition, want to get any more information, where should they go? Where can they go to get more information, to sign up, and everything?
Well, they can find links on the Facebook, Springfield Theater Center's Facebook page, and which will direct them to Springfield Theater Center's webpage as well. And there's a link on there. There is no walk-ins because the time spots and because we're doing social distancing. We really can't facilitate walk-ins coming in because we already, especially if it's already filled up. So that's why it's important that people make sure they get in there. But they can go to the website, Springfield Theater Center's website, and that allows them to have a link there. It goes right to the sign up. It shows them what times are available, and it'll schedule them, and then it'll send them an email to confirm. And while they're on that website, I do want to remind people as well that we have 4 audition pieces that are going to only be used for this particular purpose. And we're doing that because for time purposes, because there's only 10 people per slot, for fairness, and it allows us to not have to worry about bringing another person in to sight read their music for them. It's a little bit different than we've done in the past, but it should work pretty well. But the links to the music's out there as well on the SDC website. There's 4 musical pieces: soprano, alto, tenor, baritone, bass parts. If you're whatever song you're comfortable with, I don't care if you're if you want to sing a female song and you're a male, or a male or a female singing a male song, that really does not matter to me. What I'm looking for really is just their ability to sing and be able to sell the song, and also to kind of check their vocal ranges, which is really the main reason why those 4 numbers were picked.
All right, cool. Well, all that information will be there. Mark, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm sure we'll be talking again sometime soon. And maybe talk with some of the cast members as things start to get closer to rehearsing and performing the show. So thank you so much for joining me. We'll do this again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Let's Talk Arts and Entertainment on WMAY.